Hey y'all, SherriG. Welcome to the channel. So look, this video is going to be a little different. I'm actually doing, if you saw the title, I'm doing a recap of Shirley Strawberry, Steve Harvey's sidekick, or she used to be his sidekick anyway. She used to do the Strawberry Letter on the Steve Harvey morning show. I used to actually like to listen to that, and I really liked Shirley. But it just seems like Shirley married a hoodlum, okay, in my opinion, and in the opinion of the whole wide world. But anyway, when I was at work today, they were talking about, Shirley's husband and him being in jail and just all of these allegations and everything. So I went over to YouTube and I ran across a channel that I'd never seen before. And the name of the gentleman, his name is Storm Monroe. So he has a huge, huge platform. So I listened to him because he actually did a recap on this whole situation. And so I pulled a plug. So shout out to Storm Monroe. I pulled a couple of plugs of some of the audio that he had up of Shirley's husband, of his bond hearing. So anyway, I'm going to play that for you guys, just little bits of it because it was really quite long, but just enough so you could get the gist. I don't know if you've heard the news because it's just kind of weird that it's really not out there. Like it's on YouTube, but it's really didn't make big news or anything like that. I found that to be a bit weird. So I'll play the audio, then I'll come back and I'll give my commentary. Keep in mind that the views I express in my commentary are alleged, it's of opinion, it's for fair use. Now, if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. So let's take a listen to this audio, and I'll be back to give my recap, my thoughts, my allegations, and my opinions.
In Far Road as well as in Sandy Springs. He sold some businesses, some land to the city of Atlanta in 2016 from those first sets of business. In 2021, he opened a new location, Nesto's Grooming, which tears down from the old location. That business has been dissolved partially because of what is going on today with him sitting in. So in other words, he's losing money from his businesses from being in here. And that has been testified also to by one of the law enforcement officers from Roswell. He has had owned an unarmed security service, Nesto's Elite Security Company, where he had a number of 1099 persons working for him. Judge, my client has a number of felonies in his past. Those felonies go all the way back.
Okay, guys, so this first piece of audio, this right here is Ernesto's lawyer pleading his case, I guess, for the bond hearing, but I'm going to tell you, it just didn't sound good. He went to say like all of the felonies that he had prior and how long ago they were. But this man is a thug. He is real thugalicious. And I'm just shocked that Steve Harvey didn't know these things. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to another really short clip of the bond hearing. And I guess it's one of the lawyers who's trying to get a stern bond set for this gentleman or man or thug or whatever you want to call him. But anyway, let's take a listen. Excuse me, and I'll be right back.
As standard, I would also request that there be an ankle monitor placed on Mr. Williams, as well as that he surrender his passport, not leave Fulton County, have no internet access at all, and no contact with any minors or animals.
Okay, y'all, so you heard it. These recent allegations have to do with, sounds like child pornography and bestiality. Is that how you say it? Bestiality? Yeah. Oh my God. Crazy. Now, I feel really bad for Shirley, but I just don't even know how it got to this point. So, this gentleman, his record consists of 53 different charges, allegedly, according to what my little secret PI found in her search today. So 53 different charges against this gentleman, priors. I mean, before marrying Shirley, there were things like, oh man. Well, let me just talk about how they met. First of all, they met in 2013, and Steve Harvey was the one who actually introduced them. They got married in 2015. Steve actually walked Shirley down the aisle. So prior to marrying Shirley, Ernesto was married once before to a woman by the name of Carol Lamar. And then he was engaged to another woman. I forget her name. What was her name? Hold on. Let me see. I have it somewhere. I just have so much information. Actually, it's right here. Ebony Steele. So Ebony Steele was from the Ricky Smiley Show. So she's a radio personality too. And I wish I had captured her picture because you know what? Actually I do. I have her picture. Here it is. She looks a little like Shirley to me. There's a strong resemblance. Couldn't find a picture of Carol Lamar. But anyway, so that was prior to marrying Shirley in 2015. Now, prior to marrying Shirley, he had charges like, let's see. Let me see what kind of charges he had before he actually married Shirley. So prior to marrying her, he had charges like allegedly grand theft, criminal mischief, criminal trespassing, just to name a few. Now, get this. Before these recent allegations, in 2016, so this is the year after he married Shirley, there are allegedly more charges. And those charges are armed robbery, hijacking a motor vehicle, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm, doing a commission of a felony, theft by receiving stolen property. It's crazy. So I get that Shirley might not have been aware of the priors before their marriage or before they met in 2013, but she certainly saw what he was up to in 2016, a year after they got married. Now, I don't know, love makes you do some crazy things, but this guy, oh my gosh. And now the most recent allegations, child pornography and messing with animals. I mean, his mind is twisted. So anyway, I really, really, really feel bad for Shirley. I mean, and I just want to say that I guess we all should do criminal background checks when we invite people into our lives, right? Because you just don't know what you're dealing with. And it just makes me think of the misogynistic relationships we've been seeing on like Love and Marriage Huntsville and all of these other shows. And you just wonder how these women got into these relationships. Now, this one is by far the worst of any. But at the same time, I believe and this is my opinion, there must have been some type of mind control going on in this relationship as well. Because when I see Shirley, I see an intelligent, mature Black woman who has it going on, right? She's established herself as a public figure. She's established herself as a public speaker, a radio host, and she used to do Facebook Lives with this other woman, I forgot, and they did like all sorts of interesting topics on Facebook Live. I know she has to be feeling some type of way right now, just pretty embarrassed because, even though this hasn't made like big news yet, or I didn't see it anyway, everything that I've Googled, it doesn't really talk about this. I've just only seen it here on YouTube, like I said, over on Storm Monroe's channel. But anyway, it has to be pretty embarrassing just knowing that even if the whole wide world doesn't know about this now, they will eventually find out. Things just have a way of getting out there. But anyway, they're afraid that he's a flight risk. So they're suggesting that he wear an ankle monitor. And he probably would be a flight risk if you just look at all of the things that he's done. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to go back and research, and I'm definitely going to be keeping up with this story and coming back to give you guys some more background information on it as I find out. But I do believe that his bond was set at $800,000. To me, that's nothing, but in comparison to all of the things, right? I feel like, especially if he's a flight risk, but I don't know. I really don't know. So anyway, that's all I have for you for now. Please share your comments, your thoughts, and your opinions in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell because I will be back. Until then, ciao.